Hi, welcome back to Sinisum. This movie name will be revealed at the end. Please watch till the end. The movie begins in the megacity of Nizhny Novgorod, Russia. Anya is a girl in her 20s living with her bodybuilder and swimming trainer Zhenya. She works in a bakery and hence is always working with food. When the couple first met, she was a size 0. But over the months she has gained a considerable quantum of weight. One day, they are called to a friend's marriage. Anya tries on clothes from many months ago and realizes that they don't fit presently. She consoles herself by saying that no bone will notice, but the change in her body is significant. Zhenya knows this too, but he doesn't want to note on how important weight she has gained. Knowing that it's a sensitive content for her, after trying on many clothes and ripping some in the process, Anya finds a decent bone and gets ready. When Zhenya gets a look at her in the dress, his face drops in shock. She's no longer the girl he was in a relationship with. He doesn't want to be seen with her at the marriage, because all his musketeers from the fitness assiduity will be there. He gives her subtle hints, hoping that she'll stay home. To his relief, Anya says that she wants to stay home and order pizza. She urges him to stay with her, but Zhenya promises to compliment the newlyweds and return home in a moment. Before leaving, he picks her up and puts her on the counter, but dodges when she tries to kiss him. Anya notices the gesture, but hides the fact that she's hurt. After he leaves, she changes into comfortable clothes and weighs herself to find out she is 76 kilos. Although she's always complaining about gaining weight, her only resolution is to drink a glass of water after saying her diurnal declarations. Indeed now, she culinarians some fried food and scrolls through the internet while staying for her swain. While she's on the phone, she notices filmland of Zhenya and his musketeers at the marriage. She zooms into a group picture and is troubled to see that the girls Zhenya hangs out with are skinny and fit. She cannot help but compare herself to them. Also, she comes across a picture of Zhenya and a girl. On checking her profile, she's affrighted to see a boomerang of the girl kissing him on the impertinence. The videotape is enough for Anya to get dressed, put on some makeup, and rush to the marriage. She calls her stylish friend Natasha to pick her up. Natasha also notices that she has gained weight, but to her, Anya still looks just as beautiful. She holds her face, telling her to be confident about her body. When Anya reaches the venue, she sees Zhenya dancing with the girl and getting a bit too close. Covetousness makes the stylish of her and she gets in between them. Zhenya is visibly surprised, but he continues dancing as the other girl scoffs and walks down. A while laterally, the couple takes a seat and Anya starts eating. She asks him why he was dancing with a girl, but Zhenya tries to pass it off by saying they were dancing in a group. When Anya pushes him, he switches out and admits that he doesn't like her presently. He adds that she does nothing but eat and has turned into a burden for him. Anya gets teary, but before they can talk, the newlywed couple approaches them. They try to smile, but it vanishes when the bridegroom asks Anya if she's pregnant. Following that, Zhenya wishes her farewell and walks down. In the coming scene, Anya is on a machine on her way to her mama's house. She's crying uncontrollably, not minding what people suppose for her. She walks into her mama talking to a date. He notices Commodity is out and walks outdoors to give them sequestration. Anya tells her mama that her swain broke up with her because of her weight. Her mama comments that she isn't fat. She just has wide bones that she cannot control. The comment makes her feel a lot worse than she formerly did. At night, she sleeps on her mama's settee, while going through Zhenya's filmland on her phone. She also comes across a picture of herself from many months ago. She zooms into her body and is burdened to see how important she has changed. The coming morning, she gets a call from Natasha who asks her to come over. Anya takes a bed on Natasha's deck and stays there complaining about the bifurcation. It turns out that Zhenya had come there last evening to drop off all her things. Natasha asks her to stay with her and her hubby Demas for many days, until she finds her own place. She tries to console her friend, but Anya doesn't want to feel more. She only wants to cry and complain about her lousy ex-boyfriend who she wants to get back together with. Indeed, Demas tries to make her feel more, claiming that she's the sexiest girl in the city. But it does nothing to help Anya. She spends the night on the deck and is approached by Natasha the coming morning. Natasha tells her the story about a friend who was in the same position as Anya. Her swain broke up with her over textbook because she had gained weight. Rather of bitching and groaning like Anya, The girl went to the spa and got slim in only a month. The poor Swain rued his decision so much that he filled her office with flowers to ask her to get back with him. When Anya complains that she doesn't have enough plutocrat to join a spa, Natasha suggests she use the 1-week free trial in all gymnasiums in the city and do it for free. The coming morning, Anya says her morning declarations, drinks a glass of water, and goes to the spa for the first time in her life. She takes a while to get habituated to the outfit and falls off the routine on several occasions. But all her hard work goes to waste because an hour laterally, she's at the eatery eating for two. Natasha, who works in the eatery, throws her food down, dissatisfied that she couldn't commit for further than 2 hours. She asks her friend to show some restraint. On returning home, Anya applies moisturizer each over her body and wraps it with a plastic syrup dot. She hopes that the trick will make her lose many pounds while devouring a bag of chips. At night, she tries to steal food from the refrigerator, but is caught by Natasha. The coming day, she is determined to not eat anything unhealthy. This is especially delicate for her because she works in a bakery. While decorating a cutlet, she accidentally licks icing off her fighters and does 10 syllables to make up for it. Throughout the day, food calls her name, but she controls herself. At one point, she's left alone with an entire cutlet. She gapes at it for several twinkles, trying to make up and reason to eat it. After pacing around and nearly breaking a shelf, she gives up and devours half of the cutlet at formerly. Anya realizes that she has a problem. She looks for a tone help group for people with an obsessive eating complaint and joins a meeting. Amidst the group of ladies is a single man named Kolya. Anya introduces herself as Angela and lies that she doesn't have an eating complaint. Rather, she claims to be an intelligencer who is writing a story on eating diseases. The group tries to reason with their condition, not accepting the fact that they've a problem, and rankled Kolya points at each of them and calls them fat, including himself. He also says that it's egregious Anya prevaricated about being an intelligencer because she doesn't want to accept she has a problem. Anya pretends to get a phone call and leaves the meeting, but Kolya follows her. He invites her to a near eatery, and Anya goes only because she cannot say no to food. Kolya proposes they come each other's fitness guarantors. That way they've to exercise with each other diurnal, ask each other before eating anything, and give emotional support throughout the process. Anya is doubtful about Kolya's true intentions, but she sees no detriment in trying. Starting the coming day, they go to a domain every morning to run. At first, Anya is reticent to be with Kolya, but as time passes, she realizes that he's actually a nice person. He's not ashamed of what his body looks like, which is foreign to her. Spending time with him makes her love her body as well. They talk before every mess and are good at helping each other, since they're going through the same problem. Soon, Anya starts to lose weight little by little. Her confidence wavers when she goes to pool parties and sees skinny girls looking gorgeous. Whenever she feels frustrated, Kolya helps her. They constantly scream on top of their lungs to relieve stress. Anya wants nothing but Zhenya's confirmation, which makes Kolya jealous. In 1.5 months, she drops down 10 kilos and is ready to meet Zhenya again. She buys a swimsuit and pretends to impinge into him at a swimming pool. He works as an educator and is stupefied to see her. After drilling for a while, they get into the pool and start splashing water at each other. Everything goes well until the girl from the marriage arrives and introduces herself as Zhenya's gal. Anya is agonized for the alternate time. She parties and drinks all night to forget about him. The following morning, she wakes up naked in Kolya's bed. He assures her that he didn't look at her naked. A flashback from the other night shows us that Anya was about to go home with a foreigner, but Kolya arrived at the right time and took a punch in the face to save her. Following the strange morning, she goes to her mama's house and tells her everything. According to her mama, Anya has undetermined trauma from her father, who left them when she was only a sprat. Hence, she wants Zhenya's confirmation indeed, though he's not good to her. Anya understands what she means and goes to meet her father the veritably coming day. She takes Kolya as her motorist, because the drive is 5 hours long. On their way, Kolya frequently tries to get near to her, showing that he likes her, but Anya is unconscious to his advances. They eventually meet her father Sergei in a rustic house where he lives with a woman. Anya asks him why he didn't want to be involved in her life. Sergei, on the other hand, reminds her of the time he came to her birthday with a present, but she flipped him off through the window. At night, Anya accidentally drops a candle and lights the rustic house on fire. Sergei yells at her for ruining his house, not minding about her safety. Anya and Kolya return home incontinently after. Before separating, she kisses him on the nose. Kolya is on the top of the world on his lift home. He indeed trades his watch to buy flowers for her, nearly differently. Zhenya comes to meet Anya and apologizes to her. They end up making love after talking for a while. When Kolya returns with the flowers, he sees them and walks down disappointed. The coming morning, Anya wakes up with Zhenya, who comments that she looks so much better than she did a month ago. This makes Anya realize that she does want an uncertain relationship, where she has always spooked her mate will leave her. They get into an argument yet again, and Zhenya walks down. That evening, she goes to Kolya's house, wanting to be with a friend. But Kolya is so furious that he gives her an apple and declares that their relationship as guarantors has ended, now that she has lost weight. The coming morning, she goes to Natasha's house but no bone opens the door. She uses the neighbor's window and a channel to dangerously get inside the house. It turns out that Natasha and her hubby had a huge argument, after which he left. The girls talk to each other and feel a lot better. The coming day, Sergei comes to meet Anya again and apologizes for being a bad father. He also dances with her like he used to do when she was a sprat. After the two attune, Anya goes to a fitness marathon to meet Kolya. She finds him drinking a cold drink and throws it down, asserting her dominance as his guarantor. She also declares that since he has not lost enough weight, it's her responsibility to help him no matter what. They take part in the marathon and complete it with all their muscle. In the end, Kolya gathers enough courage to kiss her. For the first time in her life, Anya realizes that obsessing about her appearance won't make her happy. True happiness lies in accepting yourself as you are, like Kolya did. He always worked hard to ameliorate his health, but was no way ashamed of his appearance. Anya strives to be like him. This is a Russian sports comedy film called I Am Losing Weight. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to watch more cine summaries like this. Turn on notifications and press the like button to support us.